I'm just going to assume that everybody's having some trouble with their neck and their jaw. So one of the basic things that you need to do with your neck is actually turn it. Seems awfully simple. You just turn your head, right? But we don't. We don't turn our head all day long, right? We sit in this little thing and we're into our computer, like Mr. Smithers once again, right? So what we want to do is, let's just first do a little slump and arch. Remember what that's like, right? You're letting your hips rock and you go down to that really relaxed, pop an old balloon position, and then you float forward with a big, big belly and chest, knees wide like a gorilla, right? And your head floats with you. See from the side, your head's going with you. Be careful that you don't run into the imaginary wall. Donk. Right? We don't want to do that. And we don't want your head to be running the show. Let your head float with you. All right, so a little bit of that just to say hi to the torso. Nice and easy, gentle. All right, good. Let's go side to side, right? I'm going to pick up my hip, leave my heel on the ground. And it's going to create a bit of a curve in my back. I am not leading with my shoulder. I'm driving with my hip. Is your heel staying on the ground? You can actually push from your heel. Stay chair. Hopefully you're not in a rolly chair. It's going all over the place. Keep your heel on the ground and teach your body how to do that. For those of you who want to, you can do a little circle. Okay, sorry, that wasn't planned. My poor children. Fortunately, they're not in these courses anymore. Probably a good thing for them. So let's talk about your neck. Find that sweet spot between all the way forward and all the way back, the moment where you feel like you can float. It might be easier if you're at the edge of your chair. And your head sitting on top of your shoulders with all those vertebrae in the middle should have a very gentle floating feel to it. It should be just sitting on top. I want to take my head and my neck and turn it gently to the side until I feel it stop. I don't want to force. Don't push into the hard spot. Let it float back to the other side. And that's the operative term. Feel it in there. Feel it floating. If your jaw's tight, it's not going to float. It's like driving with the emergency brakes on. We don't want that. Good. Let your head float from side to side. If you want to start to push it a little bit, gentle. Never over a 3. Now, just because I don't want you to lead with your head when you move, you can come forward, and if you want to, allow your head to come back, but don't drive the ship. You can come back here when you're done, let your head drop down. I just don't want you to lead with your head. So, now that we've turned right and left a little bit, let's invite the rest of the body to come with that. I'm going to first turn my head to the side. When I run out of neck and head, I'll let my whole body come with me. Oh, it's like driving. Dude, although you want to be looking that way most of the time. Come back to the center and relax and reset. Start with your head first. When it comes to the end of the turn, you run out of range of motion, add the body into it. Come back and relax. And I still like to lengthen. Can I push the back of my head to the ceiling? How far up can I go? If you're doing that and you feel it in the top part between your shoulder blades, that's what we're looking for. Do not invite your jaw into this. Turn your head. When you run out of neck and head motion, let your body come around with you. Return to the neutral part in the middle. Relax for a second. And head, and then let the body come with. That's what you want to practice. In time, you can invite your whole body to come with you at the same time. Everybody working together now. So the whole machine turns to the side, not in a hurry, gentle and easy. You're going to float. Everybody's coming to the end. First the body. We're going to switch it up on you. Now we're going to turn the body first and the head is going to come last, but not rigid. It floats on top. The body's going to turn. When you run out of body, then let the head continue. Come back to the middle. If you want to know how to turn your body, just asking. Let your hands come here first to give it permission, then your whole body goes, and then your head continues. Let's do a couple of those. Hands kind of go first. Let's give it permission to turn. Start getting to know this thing. Don't just assume and go. It's like driving a rental car. Excellent. Lengthen. Jaw. Let's talk about jaw. A lot of us clench when we're concentrating. So I want to work through the jaw just a little bit, but I'm going to come a little close. My humble apologies. Hello. So a little game that you can play with your jaw. Use your fingers. I'm going to take my snapping fingers, my thumb and my middle finger, and I'm going to put some pressure between where my teeth are and let my jaw open up. If I do this right, I will be actually bringing the cheeks in. So and I'm not pinching like this, I want to slide into it. Let the jaw open. For some of you, that might be painful. Be very gentle, okay? Let the jaw open. You might feel a little stretch in there. So a little exercise you can do with that to really engage these muscles from your brain is to say a few words. I often will say, my name is Kevin. I will pause between each word and reset my hand in there. I am stretching my jaw while I'm trying to speak. You can use your tongue a little, but you can't use your jaw because it's under duress, right? So here's what it looks like. No laughing. Okay? There should be no laughing. This is serious healthcare business here. No giggling, no snotting through your nose, nothing. Just very serious motion here, right? I'm not getting any support here. Here we go. Open. Open. Are you ready? My name is Kevin. If you actually drool, spot on. Let's do that again. Stretchy stretch. I am Kevin. You can use your own name. You don't have to use Kevin. It does work if you use your own name. I've heard that will work. It's actually possible. Okay, so that's the jaw. Now that you've done that a little bit, let's learn to move the jaw out and in. Okay, so I'm going to turn sideways. Let the jaw open a little. Let it come out forward. Easy. For those of you that went bam, gentle. It's the jaw, not the head and the neck. Good. Let it float back and forward. It'd be a lot easier if it had a bigger chin or a really big, like the Dick Tracy chin. They won't even know who that is, do they?
No.
He had this big square jaw. Back and forth. Great. Awesome. Good. Gentle and easy. Now we're going to let your jaw come out a smidge, a little. We're going to go side to side, gentle and easy. So here we go. Easy and gentle, side to side. Gently and easy. Now I'm going to turn my head and do the very same motion. From side to side. You'll notice some tension maybe in your throat and neck as you do this. Yes, you look weird. Other side, okay? Head to this side. Be very careful in your jaw for those of you that are very tight and intense in there. Easy, gentle movements. Do not surprise this part of your neck and your head, okay? This attachment right in here has a lot of tension in it. So here we go. Now let's play again what we started in the beginning. Think drool, actually drool, just kidding. All right, awesome.